Hello, welcome to another segment of Alicia's blog. My name is Aliscia again. Um, Today I want to be able to talk to you about what is going on as far as our political stance is concerned. And, to me right now, I look at it as it's just a bunch of chaos and looks like a big clown show to me, to be honest with you, with all whatever is going on. And nobody's really actually focusing on the issues, and the only person that's actually focusing on what the issue is our president. Whether you like to hear me say it or not, our president has done an awesome job in the office, and he's done more than any other president that I've seen yet so far in my lifetime. So, I it disturbs me to no end that we still got people that will not give this man no credit. He will not give this president any kind of credit. President Obama deserves credit for the stuff that he does. It's just ongoing. It just makes me sad that they'll do this to him. And it also makes me sad how this is all a political game. They're using our economy, the Congress, the people in Congress are using our economy situation as a political game. People need to wake up. I think that you guys really need to wake up. Y'all need to wake up and realize that they do not want this man to serve another term in office. They don't want President Obama to serve another term in office. They also, I believe that some of them are racist. When it comes down to it, I believe that, they do not want a black man over them. It has always been like that. I'm not racist. I love everybody and love everyone, but I do look at it and, you can come at me and say, oh my goodness, she's putting up the race card. It's not that. I'm looking at the fact that it is based upon his race. The man is doing what he can for this country, and no matter what he tries to do, they try to overrun it and say, well, we're not going to help you do it. We don't want you in there for another term, so let's just ruin your chances of getting in there. They even said it if you ever watch the segments that are on MSNBC or CNN or if you watch Fox News, which I don't watch Fox News too much because it's just talking negative about the president. But anyway, their main objective, this Congress and the people that's in Congress, the majority leader that's in Congress, like Mitch McConnell, him and Boehner, their job is to make sure that President Obama's a one-term president. You hear Michelle Bachmann out there, she's saying the same thing. She wants President Obama to be a one-term president when she don't even know what she's talking about. She's just another Sarah Palin. And I don't know why she's out there anyway. It just makes me sick, And now I'm hearing Newt Gingrich. I'm not even worried about the Kane, whatever his name is, Herman Cain or whatever, because he ain't gonna go nowhere anyway. But Newt Gingrich, to me, is what I call the worst Republican senator, congressman, whatever, in office. You come out saying that the Occupy protesters are nothing but a bunch of dirty people that need to go get a bath and then get a job. Certain things that come from your lips you're not thinking about, or you're coming out saying that there should be one master janitor and let all the poor kids be the ones to go clean up their own school. Forget about child labor laws. We don't care about the poor people. We want to just make the poor kids work. If they want to go to that school, they got to work. That's crazy. That's crazy. What kind of mess is that? But you know what? That's the kind of country we're living in right now. Where, anything goes, and you got people in there that feed on that. That's why you got the Tea Party movement. Because they feed on that. They feed on negative hatred against poor people, especially African Americans. I'm sorry. African Americans, to me, are number one on their list of people that they really dislike. Okay? Because number one, they got one in my office that's controlling everything. and they don't like that too much. And so their main objective is, hey, let's just hurt the African Americans by, taking away their benefits or whatever. I can understand that our black people need the benefits because in their case they might not be able to work. But I'm going to say this to you out loud. So to all the black people that are out there, African Americans, I per se, stop looking for handouts. You have a president here that wants to do what he can for you, but you're constantly, because of the fact that he hasn't done things right away or he's not helping you get a handout right away, you get upset because you're dependent on the government. And likely some parts of what the Republicans say a little bit is right. We got to stop being dependent on the government because, you're able to work. You have your feet, your legs, you're able to see and all that kind of stuff. There's no reason for you to be sitting at home living off of Section 8, living off of welfare, living off of this and that. There's no reason. You should be uncomfortable. As African Americans, you should really be uncomfortable sitting at home thinking that I'm going to get a handout every time. It's not cool. You should not be wanting a handout. You should be wanting to go out there and do what you got to do. It's okay for a certain amount of time to get the help that you need, but I'm going to tell you something. It ain't right for you to just take the government's money and use it and don't do nothing with your life. So that's my point I want to try to bring across. And stop dissing the president. We're the first ones to diss the president when things ain't going right. We're the first ones to get off the bandwagon. But then when things are going right, we hop on the bandwagon. And then we get mad because he's not doing a black power, power to the people type thing. He's not going to do it. Excuse me. Sorry about that. He's not going to do it. And that's the thing about it. President Obama is going to do what he can for this country. That's the thing. So, the bottom line is that we have to get it together. There's a 2012 election coming up. If you have supported him when he got in there in 2008, let's do it again. Don't chicken out. Don't leave. Don't get to the point where you say, I'm not going to vote. That'll be stupid. Then if you don't vote, don't complain. That's all I'm going to say on that note. If you don't vote this time, don't come back complaining when things are wrong and you got a Republican in the office. Don't get mad. I'm sorry. I am not a Republican. I'm an independent, but I don't lean towards anybody at the moment. But at this moment, I lean towards President Obama because he's doing a lot for this country. He has done a lot for this country. And if you don't see that, then you're blind. You're seriously blind. But, I would love to hear you comment on what I said. It's great. We can have this conversation back and forth, because I know a lot of people are going to disagree with me. But y'all got to get out of the mentality where, you think that you're going to get a handout. And it's just everybody. Go out there and get a job. Go out there and work and do what you got to do and stop waiting on somebody to do it for you. But in the meantime, there are some people that are in need and that they're not able to do it. So my heart goes out to them as well. But we have a president here. Please support him. There's 2012 elections coming up. Please support President Obama so that he can get reelected, so he can continue to finish the job that he was meant to do and was put on here to do. I believe God brought him in there for this purpose. And I believe that he is going to be in there for another 4 years. I believe it. So I just want you to go out there and support the president. Just support him because he needs all the support that he can get, especially our people. He needs us to come out there strong for him, just like we did in 2008. It may be a little bit iffy, but just go out there and support him. That's all I'm going to say for tonight. I appreciate you coming out listening to my segment. I'll be back again tomorrow. Have a blessed night. happy Thanksgiving, first of all, to everybody out there. So have a blessed Thanksgiving with your family and whatnot, and I will talk to you soon. Thanks for joining or coming into Alicia's blog. God bless you.